Hello and welcome back. Now that I have explained to you how to make the roof of the little house or kuchica, I will show it to you on my Craaloosh. So the first thing we need, if you remember, is to put a pearl to tie these two big branches. So on the left branch and the thread which is most to the middle, I will put on one pearl. So I'm holding this end in my left hand, and on this thread I have to put on one pearl. There it is. And I'll just let it sit there and wait, because I need the thread from the right side to cross through my pearl. This is what I need. I found the end from the thread on the right, and I will go through the pearl on my left with this thread like this. And when I do this, I will hold on to the two ends of the two threads and just slide my pearl all the way down to the middle of my work. And this way I've connected these two branches, see? Now I will move on the right side of the roof. So I will use the thread which I'm already holding in my right hand. I will find its end like this. And when I find its end, I will put on 5 blue beads on this end. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I put on 5 beads, I will just slide them down all the way to my pearl like this. Let them sit here. And what I need now is the thread which is closest to the one with the beads. I have to find its end, and when I find its end, I will cross the two threads through the bead which is the last one in the row, the 5th blue bead, same way as I did with my pearl. So I'm letting it sit here in my left hand on my left index finger, and with my right hand I just go through the bead all the way, and this is how I connect my two small branches. See, those two. Now I will add on the 3rd little branch and do the same thing again. I will use the thread which I'm already holding in my hand, find its end. When I find its end, I will put on again 5 blue beads on it like this. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue beads. Slide them all the way down, and then I need the thread closest to them. I need to find the end of that thread and cross through the last blue bead as I did before, the same way. This is the way I cross through. I pull this line all the way, and this way I've connected my 3 branches in a row. See? Now I've came to the bridge. So what I'm going to do now is on this line, which I'm already holding in my hand, I will be putting 4 white beads and 1 red one, and then I will cross it. Okay? So 4 white ones, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 red one. I slide them down, all the way down, like this. Then I find the thread which is closest to them. I find its end cross the 2 threads through the last bead in the row, which in this case is the red bead, like this. I slide it through all the way, and there, that's the way I connect my little branches. Okay, now I'm gonna keep doing this with red beads only. So this time, when I find the end of this thread which I'm holding, I will put on 5 red beads on this thread and then cross it with the thread closest to it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red beads. Slide them down all the way. I find the thread closest to them, which is this one, and with its end I cross through the last bead like this. And I have to do this one more time, and that will be the end of the right side of our roof of the little house or kuchica. So I need 5 red beads. That's 3. That's 3, 4, and one more. That's 5. Slide them down and cross with the thread closest to them through the last bead in the row, just as I did before. Oops. Okay, like this. See? I cross all the way, and this is what I've got. I have my pearl, I have my white pearl, and looking on the right from this pearl, I have a row of beads which are actually my right side of the roof house. So next thing I want to do is go and do the same thing on the left side. Now, as you remember in the previous video, this is done a little bit differently, because this time I'm not going to put on 5 beads and cross, 5 beads and cross. This time I'm going to put on 1 bead, 1 bead, which is the blue one, and on the line where I have my pearl, I will put on 4 blue ones. Four blue ones. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This time, when I have 4 beads on my right and 1 bead on my left, I will cross it again. Okay, it's a bit tingly now in the beginning, but this will straighten out soon, I promise. Okay, so I cross in the same exact way as I did before. The only difference is that now I have 1 bead on the left and 4 beads on the right. Okay, like this. And I will do the same thing on the left side again. So I need 1 blue bead on the left and 4 blue beads on the right, and then cross. Then 1 red bead and 4 white beads and cross. And then 1 red bead, 4 red beads and cross, and the end is 1 red bead and 4 red beads and then cross. So go ahead and finish your work. I will see you in my next video when we continue the little house.